morning.
6 feet long.
Oh, dear.
Oh, whoa.
Good morning, Norm.
That's right, morning, Norm.
That is,
7
See,
a.m.
wake up, sleepy.
I gotta start drinking. I gotta start drinking alcohol like you to start waking up this early in the morning.
oof.
I know. It's part of
You
the.
keep waking up in different places, Sleepy.
I
It's
do
true.
I mean, how many
like
country clubs
that.
is this guy going to get kicked out of? That's all I have to say.
That's right.
True.
I mean, I wrote my new 2020 things to goals. I don't know if you can read it here.
Ooh.
Opium, prostitution, betrayal.
Gotta betray
You got a
someone.
month.
And sex.
Yeah, you got a month.
Gotta have some
I gotta
sex, of
find
course.
I got 1 month, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Clock is ticking, Kakarina.
I was about to say babies and gentlemen.
Oh. You only have 1 month to betray somebody.
That's right. Only 1 month.
You got to gain someone's trust in 3.5 weeks, and
then just betray them like that.
Then break
stab
the
them in the
trust.
back.
That's right. I think I can do that. I just get on one of those dating apps.
Oh, yeah,
Give me
definitely.
old heart switcheroo.
Either that or break a child's heart.
Oh, that's right. I can break a little baby's heart. Oh.
Babies and gentlemen. That's what Kark goes after.
That's right.
betrayal.
Ladies and
2020
gentlemen.
is not merciful to the children.
No, certainly not. Well, good morning, everyone. With you, as always, is Alabaster Finger Guns. Pachow, pachow. I have been reorganizing my vinyl collection, but I'm going alphabetically reverse by the last letter of each title, and then chronologically, if there are any ties.
What is your favorite record?
My favorite record of all time is Marquee Moon by Television. It's art,
dear.
it's punk, it's poetry, it's all things, and it goes down smooth.
Well, that sounds. Well, I'm very interested. Checking that out.
I just got a free record, and I have never heard of it, and I know I should be, but I have listened to Art of Noise, and I love that record. Have you heard of it? Yes, I'm sure you have.
Who's it by?
I gotta hear it. Gotta listen to that one.
That's the name of the group, I think.
Gotta check it out.
Oh,
Check
I'm
it
not
out.
familiar.
It's real
No.
good. It's real good. Oh
Gotta
my
check it out.
God, you gotta check it out. What have you been up to, Sleepy?
Well, good morning, Norm, everyone. Sleepy McLean.
Morning,
Bunsen
Norm.
Sleepy McLean. Yes. I'm currently scoping out houses down here in San Diego because I want to see what it's like to make some friends with some family over the border.
Oh my,
okay.
that's pretty
That's
good.
beautiful.
I like the way you
Some
think.
family reunification. Yeah.
It's
Right
true.
on.
It's true.
Sleepy, you're
Apparently, I have a sister. I don't know.
oh my Lord. And you have a doggy. Oh no, you have a doggy.
Uh-oh.
Sleepy.
There's a violent dog situation outside my window. I apologize to all of you. I didn't know, Halloween was a month ago. I didn't know Cujo was going to be coming by for Thanksgiving. This is bizarre over here. I apologize.
A real surprise. Well, I am Clark, and Mornin Norm, I am drinking
Morning, Norm.
a new thing called amaretto,
Ooh.
and it's a real almondy thing with some sparkling water. Helps me to wake up in the morning. Just wake up, Mornin Norm. Wake up.
Wake up
I
and
love
betray
it.
somebody.
That's right. We're gonna betray someone, and we're gonna deliver the torturous news of 2020 to you this morning. This morning we got a story for you. After much political posturing, President Trump tweeted on Monday that he was advising the GSA to begin procedures for Biden's transition into power.
Well,
This does not mean that Trump is conceding, however. claiming that his case strongly continues, while also noting that he plans to enjoy a brief exile on the island of Elba.
Goddamn.
Napoleonic. Well, I think we need to make it clear that Emily Murphy has said that she had no pressure to delay or begin the transition paperwork. But I just don't buy that. I mean, either she's lying or she actually thought Trump still had a chance of winning this thing in the courts. I mean, even for a procedural bureaucracy wonk, that's really stalling. I mean, she's probably like getting the take from Mr. Ronald McDonald himself. You know what I mean?
Well, I think only history and time will tell exactly, what the true colors are in this situation. Hey, will this man go to jail? Will any of these construction workers that Trump has stiffed, will they ever get paid? I don't think so. Hey, will this wall ever get built? I doubt it. But hey,
will they have steps?
right. I don't think it's gonna happen. But hey, it's 2020. Anything can happen. Anything can happen next year.
That's true. It'll be 12. No, Lord, it's 2021. Ooh. Well, Trump tweeted, "Fight, and I believe we will prevail." But go ahead and do what you got to do. If you need to kick me out of here, because my ego will not let me ever think that I am a loser. I am not a loser. I am a winner. Trump, let's just reframe your thinking and think about this. You are the winner of the losers. I think if he realized he was a winner in some way, he would say, all right, I will concede. But, we got a real narcissist on our hands.
Reminds me of the Loser Club from It, the movie with the homicidal murder clown that's also a tarantula. Any other Stephen King fans out there? All right, I guess not. Moving on. Even if Trump is behind the curve, Biden has been busy planning his transition, naming several key security positions in his cabinet on Tuesday. Biden's picks have stressed a multilateral approach, drawing stark contrast to Trump's strident diplomacy. They even began chanting their new, more flexible slogan, "Hey, maybe don't build that wall if it's not too much trouble." Catch you.
Well,
it's definitely
go ahead.
Definitely a tricky situation. I'm just happy that there's no nepotism hires. Honestly, I was expecting a Hunter Biden. Hey, Jill, I thought she was gonna get in there too. But apparently she's gonna keep her normal job. Which is great and a huge inspiration to us all. Hey, honestly, with this many random people in politics, children might think that they have a chance to join politics as well. might actually wind up with some actual power.
Oh, Lord. Well, let me just let y'all know who was actually chosen, just so we can get a little excited here. I mean, if they're confirmed, these are the people of color and their positions. So let's try to remember them. We have Alejandro Mayorkas. He is the first Latino and immigrant to be the Department of Homeland Security Secretary. We have Janet Yellen. I do believe she's a white, but she's a woman. She is 74, and she's the first female Federal Reserve chair. There's Avril Haines, first woman to lead national intelligence. And Linda Thomas Greenfield, she's a black woman, to be the U.S. ambassador to the UN, and Biden is elevating that position to be a cabinet level position. So I think that sounds pretty good. I like that there's 1, 2, 3 women, 3 more women who've been doing this for the first time.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think my only question, by way of doubt, is how is Canada going to respond now that we're being nice to them again? I mean, they're the polite neighbor to the north, and I just feel like we're going to wind up in a situation where we're just passing back the same tray with increasingly more cookies on it and more elaborate cookies. I'm just letting you know. I max out at Linzer's, okay? Calm down, Canada.
Oh dear.
Oh Lordy.
Boy, just well, times are certainly changing. You know, for the better, at least. At least that's how I like to think about it. But speaking of things that no one understands, the Dow Jones Industrial Average surpassed 30,000 points for the first time in history on Monday. What does that mean for a typical American? No one knows. It means the economy's doing great, I guess. What unemployment? You should invest in crypto. Grandma's not dead. What?
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow, super real there.
It's true. It's
wow,
true.
I mean,
true.
it's
She's
true.
Not.
The rich
she's not. She's very much alive.
She's not. No. She's doing great. Tough old bird. I mean, well, you know, the rich get richer while the rest of us suffer. And I hate to bring up memes on a hard news show like ours, but I'm seeing all these pro-union memes from the 1890s, and it's bumming me out that they're still totally relevant today. Like, whew, we have tightened some belts over here.
It's true. It's true. You know, the stock market's up.
Well, give me an example. I'm sorry.
Oh,
give me an
yeah,
example.
go ahead.
I want to know an example of one of these memes. What do they look like?
Well, they're all drawings. They're all very old drawings from old newspapers. I could share some with you later. I don't think it would do much good to
you were talking about memes, and I realized what you're talking about now. Okay, I got you.
Well, you know, the stock market is up. Yes, indeed. You know, Bunsen is just a little bit more rich, just a little bit richer. This morning, you know.
Nice.
We should really stop using this as a measure for the economy, you know, because Tesla's stock, you know, that going up doesn't mean anything necessarily to the average Joe. But instead, it increases the income gap and increases racial inequality and wealth inequality.
That's true. It increases all the assholes out there.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Ooh.
Damn, I know.
There will be a reckoning. I feel it.
Do you? I sure hope
Yeah.
so. Well, I really need
They
to go
got the gun.
I really need to go get some stock ASAP. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell that Jolene Kim that lives in this apartment. I'm going to go sell her on the street, make some money, and then I'm going to go down to the stock market, and I'm going to buy me some stocks.
Absolutely.
What do you say? That's a good idea, right?
Sounds like sex trafficking.
That's exactly what it is, Alabaster Finger, because that's exactly what it is.
Just call a spade a spade. I mean, you know, however, you know, no one knows how Trump got rich.
No, we don't need to know, and you don't need to know how I got rich.
That's true.
I don't want to know.
Ivanka's all about being a self-starter.
I mean, Mornin Norm.
I know she needs to get rid of that $15,977. So debt.
True. It's true. Well,
but
call up Wayfair.
That's right. Well, speaking of crazy things, Stanley Kubrick, eat your heart out. A helicopter pilot spotted a large metal monolith in the Red Rock deserts of southeastern Utah. No one knows who planted the 12-foot tall solid block of metal there or what purpose it could possibly serve. One thing is for certain, whoever put it there isn't compensating for anything.
Hey, just want to say congrats to the Hollywood industry for spinning up a Kubrick reboot. It's such a critical time for Americans' attention span, you know. we're all at home. We're all on the internet. We're all ready for something new, you know. So being that we've all watched the entirety of the Netflix library, our species is ready to receive some new knowledge. You know, it craves new knowledge. Monolith is the knowledge.
Yeah, I just think, forget Kubrick. You know, we have to ask ourselves, when was the last time anyone saw Jeff Koons? I mean, just don't be surprised if we see this same hunk of metal in 5 different colors in every museum in America very soon. Like, my God, exit through the gift shop. Past this time.
I don't know about you, but I think that we should be a little more alarmed about this. I mean, this is in the middle of nowhere, and no one seems to be really freaking out. All right, I never saw Space Odyssey. I think I started it and it seemed real slow. If I am correct, I don't remember.
This is a longer film, yeah.
That's right. I know that it's got to be either aliens or there is a real big conspiracy going on here in 2020, and that metal thing is part of why is why part of the plan is to shut down restaurants in Los Angeles. It's all connected. I know it's all connected. They're like, do not go out and eat at a restaurant.
It's true. It's definitely
I know
true.
it's all connected.
We definitely have some interesting pieces of
pieces of
work
5G,
out there.
Yeah.
That's right. In about 2005, we'll look back and see how it's all connected to us.
Who am I?
In 2005, yeah.
Well,
What kind of music will you be listening to in 2005? That's what I want to know.
I'd be curious.
I was listening to a bunch
speaking
of
of
Led
music,
Zeppelin. Yeah.
The Grammy Awards have announced their nominees for the 2021 ceremony. The nomination committee went to great pains this year to introduce more diversity into their field of nominees, which means the most diverse group of millionaire musicians ever can win this meaningless award that no one cares about.
Oh.
Only Taylor Swift. Only Taylor Swift.
That stings. That stings. I mean, it's times like these that I like to remind people that Bob Newhart won twice as many Album of the Year Grammys as the Beatles. The fucking Beatles, okay? So people act like the Grammys became a joke sometime in recent memory, but in reality, they've always been meaningless dog shit. Don't waste your time watching this garbage ceremony.
Oh, that was what was happening when I saw 4 K-pop singers sitting on the couch watching TV and screaming.
Ooh.
I could not even understand a word they were saying. I know they did not get anything because there was one guy that did not jump up. He just sat there like, I am bored of this shit. So he was probably on the right track. So now I got it. I'm gonna go watch that.
Who knows what's going on? You know, hey, the music prevailed. You know, 4 years of Trump. We knew that we were gonna get some angsty, you know, kind of punk rock music or something like that, or at least as punk rock as techno can get. But,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
you know, them announcing Trevor Noah as next year's host just really goes to show that you know, they're willing to pander to any diversity, you know, any diversity forum to kind of get those points, you know, because Trevor Noah, you know, yes,
Lord.
very
He's
smart and
gonna
very
be
funny,
he's
a musician or a music aficionado. I don't know if he's ever been on the pulse of music. per
Right.
se.
I have to agree
But
with you.
happy to have him on board.
He's kind of monotonous. He has no musicality to his voice. I have to say, he won't be winning a Grammy for talking. That's for sure.
It's true.
Yeah.
But why
No
not make
spoken word
somebody
Grammy for...
interesting? Like Cardi B, I really like her. I think she would be really interesting if they let her.
When is America going to just put a 24-hour live stream on her? Make Cardi B our real-life Truman Show. Let's...
I mean, you should watch her
fucking do it.
stories. You can see her stories at any 24 hours a day that she posts, and they're real interesting, and I like to turn them on and watch her and her husband do whatever the thing that they do.
Sex. Yeah.
Well, it's at this fine moment in time that I think we should take a moment to recognize some of the people that have brought us to where we are. More specifically, the comedians that have brought us to this exact performance space right here: Garrett Mendez, Jolene Kim, and Zach Hillman. Don't forget the amazing writing by April Lodshaw. Hear great things.
That's right. That's right. I don't know why we mentioned Jolene Kim.
Oh, well, who knows?
Well, I hear she has a.
We mentioned Jolene Kim because she's not only a wonderful comedian, but she also has a Patreon. You could support
That's
her.
right.
You could support any of her her characters, her personalities, as well as her rent.
That's right. Just $1. $1 will get you a prize. If you pay that $1, she'll send you a little gift to your home.
Yeah.
Speaking of that dollar,
that's right.
Don't forget about the Pack Theater, right below us. Yeah. Right here, we got your Venmo right here. It's at Pack-Theater. You'd be supporting a small business in Los Angeles that is home to many comedians in Los Angeles. Support live comedy, folks.
Great place for live comedy. Yeah, support live comedy. Please do. Moving on, President-elect Biden has announced that he wants to depoliticize mask wearing, trying to unite liberals and conservatives in the effort to combat the coronavirus. To that end, Biden said, "I will no longer be wearing a mask so that all the COVIDiots that hate me out there will think it's uncool not to wear a mask. Do you see me winking?"
I mean, okay, first of all, what does it mean, depoliticize? I mean, I wear a mask, but this is also a free country, and some people don't believe in it, and some people don't care about other people. It's just plain and simple. That's all it is. So it's not about politicizing. It's about changing your mind frame.
It's true. Mm-hmm. You know, poor Biden. Poor Biden. You know, what he doesn't realize is that if he just wants to depoliticize mask wearing, if he wants to gain the trust of the anti-maskers, all he has to do is just show up at a backyard barbecue with Obama's birth certificate and has to butt chug some White Claw, and he's got the favor.
Yeah, I mean, that's the redneck baptism right there, isn't it? I mean, I just want to throw out another option because I think this would be a good idea. Biden has 2 gorgeous dogs. I mean, just slap a mask on those pooches, and America will be too dumbfounded by cuteness to argue with anyone, Corn Pop. I mean, come on.
Well,
so obvious.
There's always going to be those animal rights people getting on them and being like, that ain't right, take the mask off. And then everybody's going to be all confused, and it's just going to turn back right around on chaos. Mm-hmm. And then we're in 2021. Oh, lordy. Well, speaking of crazy things that are happening, let's talk about the Cambridge University Library, which has confirmed that 2 of Charles Darwin's journals have been missing for the past 2 decades and now presumed stolen. The journals are original works of Darwin's and each worth millions, despite pages of Darwin's non-rhyming poetry and practice drawings of the anarchy symbol.
Well, this is sad news. This is definitely sad news for sure. To hear such a burglary. I know that I'm personally rooting for these notebooks and journals to be recovered. Although, let's hope they survive this kidnapping. For all we know, only the strongest bound pages will survive.
Oh.
I mean, I just think, dang, who loves Charles Darwin so much that they want Darwin's notebooks, but hates the scientific community so much that they won't give it back for people to study and get better? I mean, Seth MacFarlane? I don't know. Who?
Well, I don't know. I don't know who either. But I'm wondering, why are we hearing about this now? Did they just figure this out? just now. I mean, it's been gone for the last 2 decades. Were we in such a lockdown that the library was so bored, she thought, you know what, I'm going to go look for those Charles Darwin journals. And lo and behold, oh shit, they are missing. Let me go check and see who checked them out. And when they were checked out, and she's probably like, oh shit, that was way back in 2000. I mean, 2000, 2020, and that makes no difference. It's all in the 2000s. I can't tell the difference between that year and this year. You know?
I mean, that's what I'm wondering. Why are they just being presumed stolen now, right?
Right.
What was happening during the run-up to this? Did we think that our buddy Steve was just going to give them back to us like he promised he would? What was the logic there?
I mean, I really think that the librarians just did not check that shit. So now that they have all this time on their hands, they're like looking, oh, you know what? The boss is saying, you know what? If you want to make your money back, you got to go through all those index cards and find out which books are missing. And they're like, oh shit, Darwin's journals are gone. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, those idiots.
Bored out of their mind. Nobody cared anyways.
Yeah.
Well, God.
Sad.
Well, in more, I guess, socially conscious news, after a 3-year hiatus, starting in 2021, Twitter will once again be accepting and reviewing requests for the blue checkmark confirmation of identity status. Yeah. The guidelines for requiring profile confirmation are also now listed on their website and include 2 forms of picture ID and surviving Hell Week in the Twitter catacombs.
All I have to say, I mean, if you're going to join a cult, I'd rather you join a cool cult. Like, don't join a cult of personality. Get yourself into a freaky cult with weird rituals around duct tape and the vernal equinox. Just make sure that you get out before you're implicated in any weird sex slavery stuff. And I'm talking to you, Cart.
Oh, that was to me. All right. But I have to say, look, I never used Twitter. But I did look up the rules for verification, and I qualify. But what if you only have 460 followers? Should I get verified? Is that going to give me more followers?
I mean, what's stopping you? Yeah.
You're right. I should go and get verified.
Swing for the fences.
Why not? No one's stopping me. Why not? Why the hell not? It's 2020. What can 2020. They do? Right.
Everything else crazy has already happened this year. They're
gonna say, look at this woman. She's verified and she only got 460 followers.
Do you think she's who she says she is? Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna go and do that. That's my by the next time we see each other, we'll know whether I got through or not. I don't know how long Twitter takes, but they'll like me better than Trump. That's for sure.
2021.
Definitely.
That's when they're starting.
Well, Rob Lowe recently said this, and surprisingly put this well. What's the point of being famous anymore? It's, I seriously, I don't wish fame upon anyone except for my worst enemies. So, because I enjoy imagining my 3rd grade teacher dying from anxiety, that just would give me the most ultimate pleasure.
I do have a question. Why does a 3rd grade teacher have so much impact on people? Because we're seeing it right here, right now. We're talking about, but I am on these online dating things, and there's a question. What did your 3rd grade teacher label or call you? What's so important about a 3rd grade teacher? Tell me.
Must come at the right formative year, right when you develop a personality.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh.
That's right when... That was the first time I said, Hail Satan. So, I mean, it could be a touchstone year for, young independent thinkers. Who knows?
How old are you when you're in the 3rd grade?
I don't know, like 9?
Yeah, quick guess. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
You're 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock
That's the
years
one.
old.
That's the answer.
That's
You're
it.
9.
That's the correct answer there, Sleepy. We were having battery issues with my phone, but that's okay.
All right.
We're about to wrap things up in a way that will make you happy this Turkey Day, because we all know that Thanksgiving is coming up, and turkeys aren't the only thing that want to get stuffed before Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for something to tickle our taste buds, if you catch our drift. And in this case, there's no such thing as too many cooks in the kitchen. That's why we're serving it up the way you like it, with a devil's four-way, right? And we've got a very special guest to teach us how to prep our pies. Ladies and gentle perverts, please welcome our guest, celebrity chef Dob Richards.
Oh my God, I am so hungry. I cannot wait
Good
for
to see you,
Thanksgiving.
Dob.
Yes.
Ooh, dear.
Morning,
Celebrity
Norm,
chef Dob Richards, welcome very much to the show. Thank you very much for joining us. I know that I speak for a lot of Americans when we say, "Hey, I'm hungry for Thanksgiving." Hey, what's on the menu, Dob?
Oh, I haven't heard that before. I hear it every day. Because I'm a chef. That's what I do. I just make food. I'm a little tired of making food, All right, so I have a new menu, and it's just a food that makes you kind of imagine for yourself what's inside the food. So take this, for example, just pie crust, nothing in it. You just heat the pie crust, and then you're going to eat the crust, and people are going to have to fend for themselves.
High concept.
Wait, do you have to cook that crust? Or do you just get the crust from the corners of your mouth?
Oh, this kind of crust. Well, that's something that you could sprinkle on top, okay? I think that could become a delicacy.
That's the sprinkles on top.
I like where your thinking's at.
Mm-hmm.
What
else you got for
I
us,
eat
Dob?
snails now. Just regular snails.
Wow. Snails. I want some of those snails on my face to clean up all my skin.
Guys, you know what? I have an enemy.
Oh.
Oh.
My.
Who's your enemy?
This enemy rhymes with Unkin I.
Ooh.
Unkin I.
Oh, dear.
You mean without the P. It's pumpkin pie without the P.
Ooh, this guy does not have a thing for pumpkin pie.
That's right. Wow. I hate this mofo. It's a darn right stinky mofo. I you know what? The true pea pie is a pecan pie.
I love a pecan pie.
I'm glad somebody's brave enough to finally say it. Pachow. Thank you,
I'm
Dob.
right there with you.
Right?
I will have a pecan pie over a pumpkin pie any day of the year.
You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy.
You guys are not crazy? Look, did I choke Gordon Ramsay out over this? Did we get in an argument where he passed out and I had his veins were bulging?
I'm guessing yes from the specificity of your story. Yes.
No, I know that is a true story that happened.
Wow,
Hell's
Gordon
Kitchen,
Ramsay, what
pumpkin pie edition.
Wow.
But I mean, a pumpkin pie is as if you ate a big yam and you squirted it out of your butt,
What?
and then you put it in some crust and you ate it. Now
It's like
that
an
is
anus
disgusting.
juice pie.
What?
I hate it. It's disgusting, and it belongs 6 feet under. They should have graveyards for pumpkin pies.
You're crazy.
Who wants to eat mashed up cinnamon boots? It's ridiculous. I hear you there, Dob.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Dob, I'm getting the feeling you must love Halloween. All the chances to trash a pumpkin.
Yeah, all the you know what? I just light those little screwballs on fire, okay?
What?
Not from the inside, on the outside. I light a pumpkin on fire, and I throw them at people on the street.
I want to see that.
What?
To the kids,
Dob,
the children who come to my door, I throw those fireball.
Oh, yeah.
Dob, I think we would be remiss. All this talk about pie, everyone knows that on Thanksgiving, the bird is the word. You got any tips to make my turkey extra moist, Dob?
It's true. I'm trying to get a moist turkey.
Lick it. Just take your saliva and flick it at it, and then just you can just use the natural juices of your mouth and your body.
Organic baster.
I don't shower,
Yeah.
so I have a lot of oil in my scalp, and I just rub it into the turkey.
Oh,
Wow.
that's real
Enzymes,
good.
natural enzymes. Okay.
That's a real
Right?
good idea. I'm gonna
It does
try
feel
that.
good. You should
Sounds
try it.
extreme.
You know, I have recipes on my website. It's turd uckin.
Turducken.
Turducken.
Yeah.
No,
Turducken,
it's
right?
turducken.
A
Turducken.
chicken inside of a duck inside of a turkey, right?
I thought it was
Turducken.com.
turd fucking.
Or is it a turd inside an uckin? It
That's
sounds
what
like
I
you're
thought,
describing the life.
Alabaster. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I haven't had uckin since I got back from the Ukraine decades ago. Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma was born in Ukraine. I had a lot of Ukrainian food growing up. Yeah,
Well,
Wow.
put uckin
I
on the
don't think-
list for me. Quite the delicacy.
uckin's
Yeah.
pretty good.
You're
I
right.
don't know if those Ukrainian people celebrate Thanksgiving. Do they? I don't
no.
think they have. I don't think they have any Indians or cowboys there.
Right, and I don't think
no.
I
They
think the
got
pilgrims
uckin.
over there are
Yeah,
more on a
uckin,
religious
they got
pilgrimage.
their own- Got our own customs.
Yeah.
Well, now, Dob Richards. Now I have a question for you. Now here I am. I'm going to be all alone here on Thanksgiving, and I don't have no food in my refrigerator.
Oh.
Now all I do have is a tin of mints, a tin can of mints, and I
Okay.
got me a bottle of amaretto. And I just want to know, how can I turn this tin can of mints into a turducken dinner?
Okay, well, you're gonna drink a lot first, okay? To where
All
you get
right.
kind of
So
bleary.
I drink all of this
Already
first.
there.
Yeah, oh,
Definitely-
you just get completely wasted.
Definitely.
Eventually, I guarantee you, on the seventh shot, you're gonna start seeing those mints turn into little tiny turkeys. Okay.
That is, you are a brilliant chef, Dob.
That's wild.
You have
That's
just
wild.
made
Little
every
pink
my
night.
whole
elephant, yeah.
Thanksgiving. I am now looking forward to my Thanksgiving day being all alone by myself because I am going to see about 108 turkeys.
Hey, you know, I'm alone all the time. My family won't see me even without a pandemic. Yeah.
Dob, now, you're clearly a miracle worker over here. I got to know, my wife loves cranberry sauce. I personally can't stand that yucky tart garbage. What would you recommend for dressing up the cranberry sauce?
It's
you got
true,
any
it's
good
true.
It doesn't
recipes?
need dressing up. The problem with you, Alabaster, you gotta ship up or shape out. Shape up or shape
Good
out.
one.
That's it, right?
I like
Gotta
that.
improve those taste buds.
Oh,
You gotta just embrace the crayon and the can.
Okay.
Okay. You cut it.
All
Get
right.
the one that comes in the can. You know, that's like that shape that comes out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. The cylinder.
I like the shape. Yeah.
Keep
Maybe
it
I
in
can
that
start there. I
shape.
like
I don't
the
know.
shape.
Think that
Yeah.
you're eating something else. Picture something else, like a marshmallow or something.
Yeah.
It's true.
Maybe I just need more amaretto.
That's
Maybe,
right. You
maybe
should
that's the
buy
key.
yourself
You can
one
all
of
drink.
these.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, we always do
$8.99.
drink here.
Okay. Well, I mean, I need to get a drink, but I'm actually just sober, and this is my own self.
Oh,
Sober.
I'm totally sober. I'm not on any drugs.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you go ahead and convince
You're
us
an
and
amazing
yourself
man,
again,
Dob
right
Richards.
again.
staying
Yeah.
clean.
Keep on
Yeah,
convincing
yeah.
yourself.
how someone could come up with these
Ain't on
recipes and not be on psychedelics? You
Oh
get a pachow from me, my
Sorry.
man. Way to go over
Look at this
there.
asshole. Look at this.
It's like
Look at this.
that's an
Like a
asshole.
giant orangey brown
That's a
asshole.
big
Like
old
a drunk
asshole.
pie.
How long have you had that pumpkin pie? How many years has it been sitting there?
It's been a year and a half, actually.
Oh.
In my attic.
That's a
Well,
2019
it's gonna
July
taste just as
pie.
Well, I'm never going to taste it. I just like it to sit in there so I know I have something to be mad at.
That's why it's so bad. It has
Mhm.
not rotted. You trust a pumpkin pie that does not rot?
I don't trust any pumpkin pie. I thought I made that point clear.
That's right.
Yeah.
I only
That's
trust
right.
Sorry. The producers
you're
are throwing
getting-
some
what-
tennis
what are
balls
you
at me.
getting
Apparently, we
hit
we gotta wrap up this show. We only got 30 seconds left, but
my
unfortunately,
freaking out.
we still have to solve when is it okay to go back for seconds? Go, quick.
Well, I'm just wondering,
Oh, that's
'cause I
very
never got
simple,
to go
okay?
for first.
Always is the
Am
time
I
to go
ever
back
gonna
for
go
seconds,
for
okay?
first?
I'm looking to cash in on plate number 3, baby.
Why do you even bother blowing the lines of